Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bat Friends Podcast, episode number 71. I am one of your hosts, Chris, alongside the world champion, Joe. What's up, Joe?
Baby. Did I ever play that for you?
No.
Okay. I'll do that off air.
Okay.
There was something I was going to download for one of these for a sound effect, and I forgot to. Now I don't remember what it was. But it would have been hilarious, guys. I just noticed you took the fucking... whatchamacallit off.
Yeah, it fell off, and I'm lazy.
That's about right.
Yep. And that's the whole story.
And that's why this show is the way it is.
So, Joe, we're about to watch The Terrible Trio.
They are terrible.
Which is Season 2, Episode 6.
Nope. It's Volume 3, Episode 15.
It is a story by Ellen Burnett and Michael Reeves, with a teleplay by Michael Reeves, and directed by Frank Power.
The big brain on Frank. There we go.
I watched this like weeks ago, and I don't remember shit from it.
Okay.
So this should be fun.
So I'll break it down for you.
I know there's a shark.
These are the most believable villains we've had yet. Because they're a bunch of rich libertarian assholes. I literally... Actually, no, this is right where it is. So they're wearing the stupid masks because, why not? They blow up the safe because, why not? Dramatic music. The Vulture. Second time Batman's faced a Vulture villain.
The big bad wolf.
He's a fox.
That shark has a mustache.
He does. That distracted me too. So he's literally talking through what this guy makes, which is insane. So then he throws money at him. Which, whatever.
Yeah.
Beats a gold watch. I'm a shark. So this guy's like, fuck your dirty money. You just beat the shit out of me. It's business decisions like that got you where you are today.
It's true.
Libertarian asshole. Because, spoiler alert for this episode, they're all rich kids who've never worked for a goddamn thing in their lives. Which is also why they're the most believable villains we've got yet. Of 3 rich kids who decide to start fucking shit up because they're bored.
So I recently backed Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And for a comic book. And the whole premise is that there's kid needs money, so he becomes a sidekick for superheroes, and they pay him to be a sidekick.
Okay.
But the whole background of the story is that all the rich people decided to be superheroes because that's the world we should live in.
Correct.
And so every time a superhero, quote unquote, died, they're just like, well, that was billionaire so-and-so. Just like, this is the world I want to live in.
Well, did I tell you the thing that Brooks and I decided on, which is ties into Batman? When I was telling him about you getting your new job, just in passing. But we had also been talking about Bezos. So all of a sudden when I said, oh yeah, well he started his new job at blank, and he goes, Bezos? And I go, no? And I go, wouldn't that be a better world? If people, somebody starts Amazon, right? And you get to a certain, you pay everybody right, and you do all the right shit that you should do, and it's you're a millionaire, right? You got a lot of money, but, but you want more. So then what do? You go out and get a second job! Like we have to do. And so then you have, the head of fucking Amazon or the head of McDonald's, because they don't have to be in the office all day, just driving a truck. That's a better world. That's the future I want. Yeah, this guy's just an asshole. But again, this is where I'm like, do you think... I love that too. Do you thank the garbage man for picking up your trash? If I run into him, yeah. No reason to be an asshole, redhead.
So first of all, if I learned anything from working 3 jobs last year, it's that it doesn't get you anywhere because they tax you higher.
And that's why rich people don't do it. They just steal from their employees. Eat the rich.
Oh, so now that I'm doing my new job and I'm doing home delivery.
Yeah.
You know, you see people, especially in the COVID era, it's like, so when I drop stuff up, like, I just leave it at the front door and take off. I'm not wearing the mask all the time. Because I'm outside, there's really no one around, most people at work. Mm-hmm. But I've learned that old people are very bored.
Yeah.
And I'll do it, I'll sit down, and they'll immediately come out, and I'm trying to walk away, and they'll start talking to me.
They want to have a conversation.
And then they start getting closer, and I feel like kind of an ass, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm slowly backing away from them because I don't want to get too close.
Yeah.
For their sake, not mine.
Well, did I tell you? But yes, this is another episode where rich people are awful. Just in general. But I've had a couple places where somebody was doing something out of their house. So I show up and I got my shit on, and it's old people, and the old women love my skull shit. They think my skull shit's awesome. But I've had at least 2 people just be like, thank you for, wearing something. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, of course. I didn't vote for Trump.
Well, it's like, there's 3 old folks' homes in the area that I delivered in. Mm-hmm. And yeah, when I go in, like, because a lot of them, it's like they have a table set out and it's like UPS and all everyone go here. Obviously, I wear the mask when I go there, but it's just a neighborhood, and I'm just gonna throw it on your porch and leave.
I know.
Like,
well, a lot of my people, that water should not be pink. A lot of people, like, I need to get checks from, or I need to do an actual handoff. So that's where I always put my stuff on, just because I can't be sure I'm not gonna. And it's also for me because it's in and out. It's best practices. I get in the habit, so whenever I get out of the van, my mask is on. When I get in the van, mask comes off.
Also, pro tip for everybody out there, yourself included.
Fuck these people. Go on.
Yes.
I hate these guys.
Don't pay for the signature because you can't sign the computer right now.
Oh, yeah.
So people are paying extra to make sure that
it's their signature and you can't actually do it.
And all I gotta do is write it and then look at the package and be like, oh, it's from Joe P. and type in your name.
Yeah. Well, when I got my computer, it came, I think UPS dropped it off. And the guy, like, actually, because that's when I was still at home and not working for that nice, sweet, blissful 2 weeks.
Was it only 2 weeks?
For me.
I thought it was longer for you. Okay.
No. I mean, I ended up doing 2 shifts of it because when I said I didn't feel well and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then you said, yeah, fuck it, don't worry about it. But, yeah, it was only 2 weeks. But, so I heard him. And I just kind of opened the door because I didn't know, And then he's like, yeah, you can't sign. I think he knocked. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you can't sign. But, whatever. I'm like, no problem, man. It's cool. Like, I get it. So I like how it didn't rip out of the wall. It just pulled the phone off of the table.
So, this episode's stupid.
This is where you belong, old man, at my feet. I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
Not even this year. This past 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Have lasted 7 years.
Yes. Yep.
And what I like to remind everybody.
Yep.
Is that this year.
Yeah.
Trump was impeached.
Yep.
That's not a political opinion. I'm just saying that's how long ago that was.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why in my mind...
Somebody said the other day where it's like, is it April yet? And my buddy goes, nope, 193rd of March.
But that's why in my mind, you were out for like a month or 2.
Oh yeah, because yes, I understand what you're saying. Oh, I literally, I used to joke of, I don't know what day it is, normally, just especially when I was working 6 days a week, because it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I literally just, it's all the same. I literally don't know what fucking day it is. It's just whatever, fine. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's just it too. Where it's like I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to 6 days a week.
I just know what my days off are. Like,
Yeah, and
I
even
know
then,
that I have days off.
like I fucking half forget. But it's like I took next Monday. I took not Monday now, but a week from Monday off.
God damn it, Bruce.
I know. A week. Again, rich people are awful. This guy built his own Batmobile. That's like OG Batmobile, where it's like there's just grenades in the back. There's some other shit. It's not as fancy, but he hasn't been doing it as long. Give him time. Be a big old fox with a fox dick.
See, you say asshole. I say this is what I would fucking do.
Right, asshole. I said what I said. I didn't stutter.
Because I would be a stupid fox. I'd be a squirrel. Squirrels rule.
Goddamn squirrel, bro. It's just a shitty fox mask, too. Like, the shark mask is awful as well. How does it even see out of the fucking thing? Like, at least the vulture, it's like, oh, I have eyes, okay.
The only thing that's important...
And then they just throw the money away. Like, that's how much... Like, they're just the worst.
That's a dick move.
They're the worst. They beat the shit out of this old man to take his money to throw it to people.
And not even like, they didn't go to the poor part.
No! That's fucking... All those people have fucking black house servants. Every one of them. Oh, Sad Batman's in one of the episodes coming up, too. Like, the literal Sad Batman gif is in one of the episodes.
Oh, so I was going to say about the shark. The only
Yeah.
important part is that you can see his mustache. That's all that matters. He doesn't need to see. You just need to see the mustache.
Yeah, brilliant. This guy's dead. He's got COVID.
Daddy?
Daddy, can you hear me?
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
I've never seen that movie, but I fucking know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never seen
that
that
movie's
movie.
fantastic.
I don't believe you.
Daddy, I'm a farmer.
Oh my god.
I love that movie. I don't care.
If you know what that movie is, write into joemeetsworldpod@gmail.com. Bruce is like, I know you. I know that swinging dick.
So
Lenny Kravitz is a doctor in this hospital. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, Dr. Kravitz, Lenny?
that's acceptable because even though he's black, he is Jewish. So it's
Yeah, he's like half. He's passable. Was his mother white? If his mother's white, he's in.
I don't know.
If his mother's white, he's in. You know that's how they really did shit in fucking slavery times, right?
Oh,
If your mother was white, you're white.
Well, that was like a. It happened a lot in biker gangs, but just like white gangs thing where like you could be half, but like it's like what is your birth certificate?
Well, that's
say?
because that's founded on your racism. That's founded on racism. So, spoiler alert: they're about to figure out. She's about to figure out they're assholes. And then he goes to the cupboard and pulls out chloroform. Who the fuck keeps chloroform in their cabin? Brett Kavanaugh, that's...
This is why you're single.
The second he pulls out, I literally wrote down, the second he pulls out the chloroform, I just go, Brett Kavanaugh up in here.
There's 3 guys.
We weren't really gonna rape her, we were just gonna scare her. Look at those faces. They gonna rape her. Like, he really goes from everything's okay, we're just having a good time, to I'm going to murder you.
The face she makes
Yep, I know.
is the face that a woman makes right before a man is about to forcibly take out his penis.
How do you know that, Chris?
Watch some videos.
This is why we don't have listeners. They raping everybody out here.
Just to remind everybody, it was a Batwing.
Yeah. He literally owns a jet.
These
They
scoundrels
take
scoundrels are not worse than the Joker.
They-
I want that out there.
Yeah, I think they are.
No, Joker.
Nope.
Joker's a mass murderer.
We've watched the show. Joker's never killed anybody.
Oh, and this, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were good at it. We outfoxed the police and the Batman.
And now we're about to rape you.
Yep. Like, it's also weird. I don't care. Like, she's banging the redhead. Fine. But then when he's just like, hey, me and the guys are going to go up the cab. You should come up with us. Like, every time I just kept saying, like, we'll run a train on you. Like, that's all that's in my head. Like, it's just... That's what happened. You will tell. Quick, get the chloroform. All right, Brent.
This is getting a little extreme.
Haven't you listened to anything I've told you? We're beyond limitations. Like, no, you see, Joker just wants to have a laugh. He's grabbing fucking chloroform that he clearly prepared for this moment.
Oh, so...
Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
So I recently read the Batman issue...
Oh no, Shark is driving!
leading up to the Not Wedding.
Why are they wearing masks in the middle of the woods pushing their car over a cliff?
The same reason Batman got in the bat suit to go to Egypt. Or wherever the fuck they were.
I was going to say that. He owns a jet that could apparently catch this car. But they took a fucking biplane from Spain to Egypt. The biplane thing comes up later, too. He's got a hover jet, too. That shit doesn't really exist. Alright. I'll see you later. Gonna fuck your girlfriend. No, wait! He says, alright, I'll see you later. And takes takes the ejector seat. Bruce, you could have just gotten out of the jet. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Pew pew, pew pew.
So real quick.
Why is a gun going pew pew? And you don't like
PewPew Nation?
You don't like Deadpool. He just fixed. I didn't notice it the first time. He just came down, grabbed the shark by the back of his head, and shoved it in the snow like it was a fucking pie.
Okay, one.
They can't decide how they're
What's the
going to animate
Deadpool
Vulture.
joke about?
Pew pew. That's always one of his things. Pew pew.
Oh, is that one of his things?
Yeah, that's one of his things.
That's also like an NRA thing, PewPew Nation.
Ugh, it's a 2A community. Go on.
Oh.
Fucking stupid as fuck.
So anyways, I read the stuff leading up to the wedding.
Yeah.
And there's two issues that you would probably...
Fox has a snowmobile.
There's two issues you would like. Because it's
I don't believe you.
Trust me. Because they're all about... They're basically Joker going after Batman and Catwoman.
Uh-huh.
Because Joker wants to be the best man in Batman's wedding.
That's adorable. That's so sweet.
But I was reading...
But which Joker is it? Because there's three.
I was reading it thinking of you. Because like, he wants to be the best man because they're best friends.
Yep, exactly. This is how Joker makes friends. It's not how snowmobiles work. Just, again. That guy's dead.
Don't worry, Joe. There's not three Jokers because that'll never happen.
Supposedly first issue's coming out. Here's the thing that I don't get. Why did Batman just literally jump off at the last second? Like, they're in the middle of the woods. Nobody cares. No one's gonna get hurt. Just get off the snowmobile. He's like, oh, nope, gotta make sure it goes off the cliff. And then again, this is where, again, most believable villains yet. I mean, that's just a terrible pun. We made a deal. $1 million and let me go. $10 million. I mean, it'll get you a seat on the Supreme Court. So what's the fantasy here? That rich people don't actually have the justice system in their pocket.
That's why he just snapped his neck.
It's a Superman would do.
That's a cockroach. It's true. I saw it in a movie once.
And then what's the punchline here?
He's gonna get ass raped by this guy.
Yep. What was my last note? Rape the rich? I don't like this episode. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this episode. Like, I get it. I don't like it.
No.
It's just... It's one of those things where it's like, really, Batman's just struggling dealing with three rich assholes? 'Cause that's all they are. They don't... It's not even like... Even when they talk about like, whoa... It's like they've gone trophy hunting. That's all they've done. Yeah. It's not even like, oh, we trained and... No, they went fucking trophy hunting and they just decided they were bored.
Yeah, that's always one of the things that bothers me is when, like, you know, Batman's been training his whole life to fight crime.
Yeah.
And then some, like, rando, not the Riddler, not Joker, not, like, somebody crazy supervillain, just a rando person's like, I'm gonna razzle Batman and wins. Yeah. And it's like, what?
Like, even mobsters or, like, goons I can kind of give, because what you can say is they were trained by the street. Like, they're tough. There's a toughness to them. But, like,
they've been doing
these
it
are
more
three
than 2
fucking
minutes.
posh fucking assholes.
Yeah. They've been doing it more than 2 minutes.
Right.
It's not somebody who's just like, oh, I'm gonna go rob something.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a criminal.
Yeah. Speaking of criminals, Joe, where can people find you on the internet?
JoePank.com. JoePanc.com. You can also go to Enjoy Your Frozen Dick to get all your official Bat Friends merchandise. Some of which Chris will be rocking somewhat soon. I think it showed up Wednesday.
Yay.
But then the next time we're going to record. The shirt, not the masks yet. That's coming separately for some reason. It's a production meeting. I don't know why. But like the shirts are literally on their way and the masks are being produced.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it makes somewhat sense because the shirt's literally screen print or whatever, and the masks have to be, but whatever. You can also follow me on Twitter at JoePank or Cthulhu Holmes. You can follow me on Instagram at JoePank36, and you can go to patreon.com/JoePank, whereas for as little as $2 a month, you can get my other show, Joe Meets World, uncut and unedited, up to 3 days early. And we have a new goal, everybody. I want you to be a part of this. This is the future of podcasting. If I get 50 patrons, which means at the end of the month when I get paid, there's 50 of you, and that if you give me $2 a month, that counts. All right, that's all it. You give me more, I'm happy. But all I need is $2 a month. The first month, I get 50 patrons. Every patron that month gets chocolate pudding. Hashtag chocolate pudding for everybody.
You can find me at chrisrut.com. That's CHRISRUNDT.com. Also, Fortress Chris on Twitter. And if you want to get this show 3 days early, it's patreon.com/Fortress Comic News. Remember, everybody, to give us 5 stars on the podcast thing that you get them from. On YouTube, to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and possibly comment down below.
And share it. Send it to people. Be like, here, let's get chocolate pudding.
Yes. And if you are interested, my comic just came out on Drive-Thru Comics. The link will be down below or on my website. You can get it there DRM free. Or if you prefer Comixology or print, it's going to be a little bit on that. I'll let you all know. But it is available right now, DRM free, on Drive-Thru Comics. Thank you all so much for listening. We will see you next week.
Pew pew!